everybody, and welcome to another episode here on Light Hill Academy, where we'd like to share our experiences so you can tell your stories better. Now, I know what you're going to say. If I may preempt or be as bold as to verbalize what you're going to say, but Joshua, how can photography, how can graphic design, how can any of these other creative crafts, what's that got to do with story? Everything has got to do with story. Why? Because no matter what you do, you're telling a story. If you're shooting a photograph, a picture is worth 1,000 words, you're telling a story. If you're doing audio design or if you're recording audio, you're telling a story because somebody is using words to record or music to record that audio. If you're doing graphic design, you're telling a story. So everything here has got to do with story, and we want to share our skills, our experience with you to make you better storytellers. Why is that the case? Because people are drawn into story. We all like to share our own personal stories, and we are drawn in by life stories, at least the ones that matter to us. Guys, I want to get straight into it today. Today, we're talking about, should I be shooting from the hip or should I plan? No matter what you're doing, whether you're doing broadcasting, recording audio, doing graphic design, doing After Effects work, motion graphics work, video production, writing a script, there is an amount of planning involved. I don't know if you know the quote by Benjamin Franklin. I said it in one of our previous episodes. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, let's talk about, for me personally, let's talk about the number one reason why I think you should plan for your shoots, plan for your creative ideas, because planning sets you up for success. Now, think about it. Think about that music video that you want to shoot. Think about that sketch you want to draw. Think about that After Effects animation that you want to do, or that song you want to write. Think about any creative endeavor. You have a specific outcome in mind. Now that is a vision. I see a vision as nothing more than a future state. You're here now, and in the future, you want to achieve this result. You want to see this happen or happening. When you plan, you set yourself up for success. You make sure that you hit that vision which you have in your mind. If you don't plan or do very little planning, the chances of you ending up there are less than 50. You have a 50% chance. I would say even less than that to hit that market, because the bigger your production goes, the bigger the creative endeavor, the more things are involved in it that could change its course. I would say the other reason is why I think it's important to plan for anything. It helps you to finish on time and on budget. We don't all have, or very few people in life have unlimited finances or unlimited resources. All of us don't have unlimited time at our disposal. We all have a time constraint. Something needs to happen before a certain time. Now you add money to that and it changes the mix altogether. Now, when you plan for your creative endeavor, whether that is a shoot or whether that is doing a graphic design project or whether that is doing a voiceover project, you want to plan for that ahead of time to make sure that you finish on time and within the budget that you allotted to that specific project. Thirdly is, when you're planning for your project, it allows you to identify potential problems and challenges that you might have. So the first thing that comes to mind is location scouting. That's why you go to Location Scout. So you have this specific location in mind that you want to shoot this scene in, and you go to location scouting, or you go for your location scout and you realize your equipment's not going to fit in the space that you have set aside potentially for your location scout. Now let's take it a step further. This is absolutely the most amazing location. Out of all the location you're scouting, this is the perfect one. Now, First of all, you wouldn't have found the perfect one if you didn't plan to go location scout. And secondly, you wouldn't see what challenges you might have if you don't actually go and do location scouting. Guys, and then I would say the fourth reason why I believe you should do planning is it allows everybody to work from the same song sheet, hymn book, work towards the same thing. That's why in video production specifically, you have a call sheet. It schedules out when you're going to be where at what location. So you physically took time to think about how long is it going to take to set up for this shot? How long will it take to shoot the shot? How long would it take to wrap up, pack up, and then move to the next shot? How long is that move going to take? That allows you to see how many shots in your shot list that you've probably already did, how long it will take that. And do you have enough time? Does the crew have enough time? Do you have enough time to finish that shot list? And do you have the right resources and money to finish those resources? Now, if you're starting out, most of the time, you have a very small crew that you're going to work with. You're not going to have a big Hollywood crew. So you're going to have a few balls in the air. And one of the things I can tell you is with planning and with prep, it just gets more as you go. So you want to lock that down and tighten that down as much as what you can, especially if you're shooting by yourself, so that the creative element of your shoot shines just as much as you would like it to shine. So guys, I leave you with that. If I've missed anything on the list, please add it in the comment section. What do you think? Should you shoot from the hip or should you plan for your shoots? Please don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. We're really thankful for those who do it. We really need your help. And please share this with the people on your channel and your social media feeds. We appreciate it. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.